All right, next group of questions are kind of shift to dispatch and operations questions. So the first one is, we'd like to have a Skyline cell phone app, and we would too. About 2 years ago, we attempted this with one partner called Transflow, and it did not work. We thought it was. We had high hopes, but it did not work. That's really our fault. We were trying to take a lower cost route to get a solution instead of going with the one that McLeod offers. So, but we have actually signed the agreement. We're upgrading our McLeod software in August, and not at the same time, but immediately thereafter, that will give us the ability to develop the driver app that'll be for your cell phone. It'll actually be tied in with McLeod, so it's going to have some really great features to it. Give you access to a lot of information, load information, payroll information, and even some messaging capabilities. With dispatch that'll all be on that app on your phone, and so that will be coming. It's going to be late this year. We got to get through the upgrade in August, and then after that, next on the project list is to get the driver app going. So we will be doing that. I think it's been needed for a while. With today's technology, that's the way things need to be done. So we should have it, hopefully here in the next 6 months to 9 months. So thank you for that. The other is a suggestion. It says we'd like better communication from dispatchers as to the pre-plan for the next load. And I think that I'm kind of interpreting like maybe the night before, you like to be able to make the plans, and we try to do that, but sometimes we do have to wait. It's kind of a balancing act because, if we make a plan, this afternoon at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, and we plan for you to do something the next day on your reload, a lot changes overnight. Sometimes, schedules get changed. There could be, driver A broke down, so that affects what we got to do with driver B. Customers may change schedules on us the next morning. So a lot of times we come in the next morning and there's all these different factors that we didn't know about. And so then we have to go undo all those plans. And so we have this discussion a lot internally about, well, what's better, giving someone the pre-plan and then they know what they're doing, and then we have to go undo all that and change it, or hey, let's just not make the plan until we get in the next day to figure out exactly what we're dealing with. In some situations we can do it because if it's a city where we don't have a whole lot of load volume, well, okay, that's the only load we have there. You're the only truck. Well, that makes sense, and we should be doing that. So I'll talk to dispatch on that. But if it's a city like Memphis or Louisville, Kentucky area, or even the Carolinas, where we have a lot of different loads, sometimes we do need to wait and make sure, did things happen like we think, and then okay, now we need to put that pre-plan in place. So it's a balancing act, and it's kind of you'd like to have the pre-plan, but you also don't want to have it all changed the next day. So that's an ongoing thing that's out there. It's more of there's not an exact science to pre-planning. It's more of an art form, and so we do try to do our best with that. But I understand the frustration. We'll try to improve and minimize the pain on that where we can. The next one, it says, can dispatch be open longer? There's been instances in which I'm empty late in the evening and still have some hours, but I'm not able to be assigned to a new load till the next morning. Here again, that is some inefficiency there. So we'll look and see about dispatch being open later. There's even been some mention of some more help on Saturday mornings about that. So we'll take a look at that and see if there's anything we could do differently to where we could be a little more responsive and take advantage of those times. We don't want to have the hours when they're just being burned. That's not good for you, and it's not good for us from a productivity and efficiency standpoint. So we probably need to make some improvements there. So I appreciate the input.